Sons of the Forest came out today.
Yeah.
So that's my next game. If either of you want to join me in Sons of the Forest, I think it's going to be a blast. It's a horror survival game. It's
multiplayer?
Yeah. It's
Like
a lot
I'll
of
play
fun.
it. I gotta push the PC to the
So-
limit. Let's see what I can do.
So
Yeah,
it's
I'm excited about that.
So it's story driven. So the first game, basically your plane crashes on this island. Well, it turns out on that island, there's secret organization is doing genetic altering tests underground in a hidden base, and above ground are like their failed experiments, which are like these mutated cannibal people. And so you have to contend. And first thing that happens while you're disabled from the crash, your son, your like 12-year-old son, is snatched up by like the leader of like the people. He's out for test subjects, I guess. And so you spend the game trying to rescue your son. Now it's completely open world, and you need like 5 items to complete the final mission to like go and get your son. So you're gonna need like a climbing axe. Well, that's down in this hole over here. You got to spelunk through a cave and eventually get it. Same thing with like the lighter, the map, the compass, the oxygen tank, the flippers. Weapons are very scarce. There's a very cool crafting system where you like actually do the shit. There's you can build cabins and all sorts of traps to defend yourself from the cannibals of the island. The combat is really visceral and rough. The spelunking is terrifying. It's very frightening.
The forest? Because it sounds like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm describing. Yeah,
oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. The sequel's coming out. The premise of the sequel is you're like a special forces squad being sent to an island to rescue somebody. So like that sounds way better.
Yeah.
Because in the first game, you were throwing spears, and it was scary because you were so unarmed. I look forward to a game. Here's the best part, Taylor. One of your comrades, it turns out, had a whoopsie, and something happened to him. He got hit over the head, and now, for all intents and purposes, he's retarded.
That's not.
He can't hear and he can't speak. But you could take a piece of paper and go click, 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 and like type into it, go get logs, and show it to him, and he's your slave. He'll just keep bringing logs back. You have a retarded man slave as part of this game, and it'll do whatever you tell it to do. Yeah, it's awesome. And it looks like you've got some sort of mutated pussy. There's this lady with like 4 legs and at least 2 vaginas, I'm hoping. I don't know how many buttholes. We'll see. But she does this like seductive dance in one of the trailers, and she's doing like a ballet performance. And then like before you know that she has multiple limbs, like it's cool. And then all of a sudden, like extra limbs flip out behind the other ones and continue.
Yeah, she's a monster.
I mean, we're on an island, Taylor. You beggars, choosers. You know how it is.
Yeah, but the monster will kill you.
No. She's down.
Be killed. Oh,
DTF.
Well, this is a pretty cool game.
Yeah.
So you just gotta just demand things of retarded men and fight or fuck aliens.
Yeah, and we do it together. We like
love that. I like camaraderie.
I don't know if we each get a slave or if we have to share one, but I'm happy to share my slave, and I'll let you name him because I know you'll come up with a good name.
Oh, that's great. I'll come up with one. I'll come up with a just offensive enough we can swing it name, like for our retarded man who fetches logs. If he can't do anything else but logs, then he's not very exciting. But if he
whatever you want him to fetch,
if you can tell him like kill that ghoul, and then he just kill, that'd be pretty useful.
I think he'll defend. I think he'll like fight, but the
purpose, he passes the butter.
Oh my god. Yeah.
but I've been here's the downside of all this. It's a $30 game, but it was supposed to release, it might be a little off in these dates, it was supposed to release last May, I think. And then they were like, we'll get you in the fall, and then they're like, actually early access in February. So that's what they've done.
We saw what happened with the Dark Tide people. We're gonna finish the game first.
No, they're not going to finish the game. They literally went early access, released the game. So it's going to be most of the game, I'm sure.
That's obnoxious.
But I don't know. I see a bunch of people in our little.
They don't make games like they used to, do they?
No.
Really, they peaked in 1997.
Really, they peaked in 1999.
I mean, this isn't nostalgia or some old timey shit. It's like they literally don't finish games now. They
That's
literally
true.
go early access because they keep getting away with it. And I don't mind when they're $30 and they promise you like future content will be free. I love Tarkov, dude. I've got my money's worth so many times over. I'm perfectly fine with the balance that I've struck with Tarkov monetarily.
We've been talking about gaming. Josh, what's your all-time favorite game or games you enjoy?
I have a shitload of time in War Thunder, so that's why I was asking all the tank questions, pretty much. But yeah,
in War Thunder,
it's just tanks, jets. Probably too much time and too much money into War Thunder, but that's my thing for sure.
What do you do in it? Is it a war game or not a simulator?
So you got combined battles, you got tanks, or you have just jets. I mean, pretty much just tank simulator versus jet simulator, and it can be kind of broken sometimes. But my main thing that I'm wondering is like they don't go all the way up to modern tanks and jets. They stop at like kind of like at the Cold War now, but it just makes me wonder what's going to happen as they continue to progress the USSR tree in that game, because I don't know, current events is kind of like where they're at and what they're using right now anyway. So